Let us try to understand this set. A survey of 600 educational institutes in India was conducted to gather information about their blended teaching and learning process BTLP program. The following four criteria were studied. The criteria 1, which is own software for BTLP. Criteria 2 is the trained teachers for BTLP. Criteria 3 is the training material for BTLP. And criteria 4 is all students having high speed internet. These are the four criteria it has been done, taken. And after that we can see there are information given which is summarized these all four. It is a four set Venn diagram. What I am doing, initial informations I am removing and I am trying to draw with my available space. Now let us get this four set Venn diagram. Whenever four set Venn diagram I need to do, then this would be our diagram. Wherever a square I will break into 3 row 3 column, and two columns taken together it should be C1. Similarly these two column second and third taken together it should be C2. C3 will be 2 row, top 2 row, and second and third row C4. This way, every of these identity has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 variety. This way, each one would be divided. Now, what it has mentioned, 80 institutes did not have any four criteria. That means 80 will be outside. So this is our first point. 40 institutes had all four criteria. 40 need to be exactly in between. The number of institutes with only C1, only C2, this way 25, 30, 26, 20. So 25 only C1 will be this, 30 only C2, 26 and 20. These are the things 25, 30, 26 and for 20. This has been done for them. Next information. The number of institutes with exactly three criteria was the same irrespective of which three criteria was considered. So can I say that three criteria, which are the segment three criteria? This is three criteria. I am considering this is a variable X. This is three criteria. It is actually satisfying C1, C2 and C3. Similarly, this is three criteria, which is also X. This is three criteria. This is three criteria. These are three criteria segment and all will be same. It is our point number 4. 3, 4 done. 313 institutes had C2. C2 is 313 here. 26 institutes had only C2 and C3, but neither C1 C4. C1 and C2 and C3. C2 and C3 is this is the segment, and 26 institutes had this one. So 26 is here, which is C2 and C3 only, not C4 and C1. Among the institutes having C4 is the total number is this. Among the C4, 24 had only C3. Only C3 24. So this is 24. Only C3. 45 had only C2. C2 connection with C4 is this, which is 45 here. Taken. 162 candidates had both C1 and C2. Both C1 and C2, these four. So let me draw in that way so that you can understand it better. These entire zone, which is actually taken as 162, is sum of these four. Done. The number of institutes having C1 was same as the number of institutes having C4. That means this information is C1 equal to C4. These are the information. And what is our target for solving? Whenever we are solving, we need to find it out the unknown cell not yet solved. So can I get 330 information? Wherever three variables X I have taken, one variable if I fit it here Y, then 313 I can write as the equation. I can write 313 is equal to 3 times of x, 3 times of x plus 1 time of y plus rest other 30, 40, 26, 45. Taken it 141. So this information is giving me 3x plus y is equal to 172. First equation I have drawn. Now another 162 informations I can take it from this line. So I can see that 162 which is equal to 2x plus y plus 40. So which will give me the data as 2x plus y is 122. Second equation. These two equations, if I solve it, I'll be able to find it out x and y individually. X is coming as 50 and y is coming as 22. Now it is my target is to replace that. These all values of x I'm replacing, and I'm writing this value as 50. So these would be 50, 50, 50 and 50. As well as I can do that y removal, and the value I can fit here y is 22 right here as 22. Okay, that much I have done with the given 313 and 162 idea. Now after that, these two things I need to solve. What I will be able to do, C1 equal to C2. So that relations I will try to find now. So C1 equal to C2 I have to use. Then these are the value I need to add. Let's say now fit this is A and this is B. Which two data I have to do it? So C1, whenever I am doing, I can write it down. All of these addition means B plus 50 plus A plus 25 plus 22, 50, 40, 50. This is equal to, I'm removing the earlier information, whatever done. Yes. Now this is coming as equal to, in case of C2, I need to write C1 equal to, no, C1 equal to C4, not C2, C4. So C4, whenever I am doing it, so all that value B 50, 40, 50, 24, 20, 45, 50, this much I have taken entirely. Now, why I have written to you without calculating it, you can see that good number of things I can remove. B in both the cases present, 50, 50 in both the cases present. Then 40 and 50. That means these here 40 and here also one number of 40. One number of 50, one number of 50 removed. So this much I can remove easily. Achha, more than that, also there is again another 50 that I can remove. Yes. Now this much in the relation, and also only A I can find. A is equal to 24 and 25 minus 1 minus 2, so minus 3, so it should be 42. That means A I am finding after that it is 42. So this is 42 I can do. Now B I have to solve. Next thing, how I can solve this B? Then this entire data plus 80 is the total number of data, which is 600. Initially it was mentioned that it is coming as 600, and we need to solve that one. So I'm removing these all informations which already been taken. Now to find it out the value of B, what I need to do, total 600. That's it. Out of the total 313, let me take together. So entire these 8 cells has been considered. Rest of the cells I need to add. 25, 42, 50 B and 26, 24, 20. This 4 I need. 4 plus 3, 7. I need to add with 313, which is equal to 600. Achha, addition 26, 24 can be added up. It is 50, 20, 70, 70 plus 50, 120, 120, 42. That means 162, 162 plus 25, 180, 287, 187. That is this plus B remain, this plus B, which is equal to 600. So from here I can find it out. B 187.13 is after solving this one, we think that B is equal to coming as 100. So this part will be equal to 100. Now I am going to solve the entire problems of given here. Now let me solve the first question where it has said that what was the total number of institutes having exactly three of the four criteria. Three of the four criteria is four number of 50. So it is 200. Option C is my answer of the question. Second question, what was the number of institutes having criteria C2 and C4? C2 and C4 is basically these entire zone. No, C2 and C4 is these entire zone which need to be considered. Two number of 50 and 40 and 45. So 185. 185 is option A for answer of the question. Now let us get the question number 3. What was the number of institutes having only criteria C1 and C3? C1 and C3 only, which segment it is catering? C1 and C3, out of that only is C1 and C3 only. That is this 42. This is the criteria which is C1 and C3 only. So answer would be 42. And question number 4, what was the number of institutes having only criteria C1 and C4? C1 and C4 only, that should be this period, so it should be 100. So my answer of the entire sets would be like that.